main story. As far as I know. Ooh, nice medicine. Go outside. Alright, Thursday.
Iris startup. Information, Iris shut down.
Yeah, we did all the side quests. Make sure we did all the side quests. There's the drifting apart side case. That's right. That's the only one left.
Iris startup. Iris shut down.
Check that one real quick before we continue. One last one and then main story.
Iris start. Iris shut down. Iris startup. Information. Iris
Yeah,
shut down.
Alright. I want to talk to you. Stop running in. Near the dependency, okay? Find out places. Dogs. We saw that person before.
Iris startup. Information display.
Huh.
Iris shut down.
Oh, cool. Thanks for the item. Megabyte milk. Interesting. And another item. Take that. Spicy coke. There's an item back here. Wait, how the... Huh? Hello? I want the item. How do I get the item? Okay, I guess we don't get that item. Oh, arrow. I already have arrow, okay. This has to be like a friend up here, right?
Iris startup. Information display.
Okay, that was just for, okay, just for a chest. I mean, it's not bad. I'll take the chest.
Information display. Information display.
That.
Iris shut down.
Get items. There's a. I don't even think I can get that. I don't even think I can get that. Do I really want to wander around looking for everything?
Iris startup.
I think that's...
Iris shut down.
Hey, come on, that's a high place, right? That's a high place. Okay, that's one. Thought that would be it. fine, it's fine, it's fine. So there was a dog?
Iris startup.
One that liked to hang
Shut
around
down.
dogs. Where was the dog? I remember there was a dog somewhere. I can't remember where it was. Police town? Surveyor. Oh, here we go. Here's Dog Lover. And then, what was the last
Iris
one?
startup. Iris shut down.
Can I see my cases? Something about like
Iris
gas.
startup. Iris shut down. I don't know where the last one is. Can you tell me where it is? Near the tents. Oh, okay, I have to go to the beginning. Okay, I know where it is. It's got to be at the beginning. Iris startup.
Where the heck
Iris
is that?
shut down.
I guess back here?
Iris startup. Iris
I'm gonna assume it's
shut
back
down.
here. See if I remember. Left. Here's the tents. Okay, here we go. Oh, here's the doctor. Oh, it's just telling you. There it is. Found him. Nice. That's all the side quests. Very nice. This way. And I have to go back. Oh, there's an item there. That is silly, but I'll take the medicine. I'll take it.
Hey, you know what? It doesn't matter.
That
I
guy
can't
was
believe it
dumb.
was just a Okay, that should just about... Wait, I'm picking...
Oh, this looks fun. Oh. Fuck? The hell are you? Ah, easy.
Look.
All right, tell you what.
Hey, man.
Alright, not bad. S plus, not hard at all. Explore the area more. I mean,
Iris startup. Information display.
oh, there's another side quest over there now.
Iris shut down.
What's Olive doing?
Well, I got bad news and worse news. The bad news is that Brent, she made it out before they could grab her, and the worse news, I
That's
already
what
sent
you-
you a
okay.
please find.
Oh boy. Way to go, Olive. What's bad medicine? Okay, we had to do that. It's just gonna be red shifting. That's all I need to do. Or blue shift, that's what it is. New case available. Lost in the fog. This has a lot of side quests in this chapter. Holy moly. Was not expecting this many. What? Okay, that's not horribly creepy. Yeah, that's creepy. Interesting. Lost in the fog. Probably gonna need the beast for this, I would assume. At least I would assume. I really have 3 or 4 of these. Interesting. It's a fox instead of a beast. Oh, hi. Definitely a beast. away. It's after. I hope I'm chasing the right one. Alright. Okay, hi. There's a lot of them. Oh, they're huge. Oh, that's not good. 9 tails. Or K9. Oh, he looks strong. Oh, and he brought his friends. Got him. Alright. You did the big fox. That was a cool the design of the fox is real cool. Also, Lane's like the first cup of coffee I've had in like, 4 months maybe? One already. Okay. That is a cool, like, the enemy designs in this game are fantastic. I really, really like the designs of everything. Like, the story's kind of been whatever. It's not like, it's a very kind of simple story, but the design and set pieces and music, like, the aesthetics have been on point. It's like a 10 out of 10 on aesthetics. And combat. Combat's also been super fantastic. I'll take an S on that. I think that's it for us. Yeah, that's it for us. Now we can do the rest. Alright, Olive, what's going on? What's Olive doing?
What are you doing here? Let me guess. Hal sent you, huh? Well, you can't stop me either. I don't care if it's a trap. I have to help Brenda. I'll go alone if I have to. But since you're already here, would you mind coming with? All right. I'm ready to go right now.
Let's do it. I'm wondering how long these files are going to be. There's 12 files, but there's 11 story files. The last file, we'll see the cutscene in private. The guy might play it, but I probably wouldn't play it on stream. I'm kind of doing this for the story, usually. So we're like almost near the end of the game. Oh, I'm really interested to see what the big boss is going to be.
Hang on. I'm getting a call from Hal. He found us Brenda's What? All these officers are out here looking for... What should we... At this rate, think all... Oh, okay. Brenda is pretty fun. And from the looks of it, but there's... That's right. I want you to find that back... I just saw you, but don't worry.
Are we doing stealth again? I think we're doing stealth again, aren't we? We're totally doing stealth again.
Iris, startup. Iris.
Yeah, we're totally doing stealth again.
Iris, startup.
Stealth again. Over here.
Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup.
Careful. There are officers up ahead. Use your iris to check the officers' positions before moving ahead.
Iris,
We can't take any chances.
Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup.
One.
A ladder, huh?
Shut down.
It must be there for canal inspections. It doesn't look like we can use it right now.
Arrow.
There's an officer patrolling nearby.
Iris,
Be careful.
startup.
If we keep going like this, we'll get caught for
Iris,
sure.
shut down.
There's gotta be something you can do.
Iris, startup.
The officer started moving. Now's your chance.
Okay.
Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris,
Oh,
shut
okay. I
down.
see what I'm supposed to do.
Iris, startup. Information display. Information
Careful.
display.
There's one of them at the top of that ladder. Don't forget to use your iris.
Iris, shut down.
I got that one down. Medicine.
Are you there? Watch your step. There's a big group of officers below you. They haven't noticed you're right over their heads.
Iris, shut down. Iris, startup.
Oh, man. I'm on control room duty next shift. Oh, man, what are you doing? No way.
Iris, shut down.
The sewer control room. We can drain the water. I sent you the coordinates.
Okay, interesting.
I need backup. Looks like...
Oh, god damn it.
Hey, you! What?
Quick, get out. Let's try.
Iris, startup.
Aw, they didn't drop any items? That sucks.
Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup.
That's a lot of units.
Iris, shut down.
Wait, that's a dead end. So
Iris, startup.
I mean, I could wrap all three of them, couldn't I? Yeah, all three. Let's get them all.
Information display.
There's an item. Wow, Do I want to become famous? No, I want to fame. So bye. Fucking bots, man. Bye. Like, what's the point of the bot in the one viewership? Like, really? Oh, not stupid.
Iris, shut down.
Damn it.
Iris, startup.
Him, so I can jump this ladder, or I can jump down. Wait, no ladder? Damn it.
Hey, you!
Quick!
Let's try that again.
Of course. Yo, Antomix, thanks for the raid with a party of 9. Hello, welcome to the stream. We who have been falling to Apollo's righteous justice, come into raid you and delivered in his stead. Thanks, I appreciate the raid. Thank you. Hello, welcome to the stream. I am Dr. Doobie, and we are playing Astral Chain. We're on chapter File 10. I love the raid message, it's great. Welcome, yeah. I am a mainly an RPG player, streamer. We do RPGs most of the time on this channel, but there's a couple of small games I've been wanting to play. Astral Chain being one of them, so we've been playing it. Yeah, I'm very So like, I started streaming a couple months ago with the Trails to Zero Geofront patch, and I'm a big Trails fan. Like, if you guys, if you want to know anything about the channel, Trails is my all-time favorite RPG series. So Trails of Cold Steel, Trails in the Sky, the Crossbell arc, love them all. So excited for Cold Steel 4 to come out. But other than that, I play some smaller indie games. Like tomorrow, we'll be playing Hades. And yeah, definitely welcome. I'm so happy to have you guys here. But yeah, I also do some speedrunning. On Saturdays, I do. I just learned the Tressa route for Octopath Traveler. So actually, this Saturday we're doing our first runs. Yo, Crosscode is a game I've been interested in checking out. I have not had a chance to play it yet, but I hear a lot of good things about it. You're doing so essentially you're doing like a low level run. Oh man, low level challenges are crazy. God, I can't remember the last one I did of low level. I've watched plenty of low levels, like SMRPG low level. That's a wild run. It's all RNG. Man, the first ones to record it, dude, that's dope. I've always been like, God, if you remember the old days of GameFAQs, and I'm talking like not like the me that is GameFAQs now. I'm talking like when there used to be like, that's where you went. I remember always seeing guides for like solo Final Fantasy IX, like solo Zidane runs or something like that, where you would just kill off all the other characters and only play with Zidane. And those were always fascinating. Challenge runs are always cool. So that is super dope. That is something cool, especially like when you're the first one to do it. That's really cool. Yeah, I'll check it out. I definitely will check that out. Crosscode is so like, I've seen it, and I love the aesthetics and the art style of it. I just have not had a chance to play it myself yet. Most stats come from equipment? Okay, that's cool. See, that's always neat how, like, different games and RPGs will do their stats where sometimes levels don't even matter. Some stuff is just, like, how well you know the stats with equipment. Like, how equipment can be busted. I always think of, like, I finished Xenoblade recently. Xenoblade Chronicles Deluxe Edition. And that was, like, my big gripe with that game was it felt like leveling was a thing you had to have because of accuracy. When it's like, man, I would just, like... I like mechanics. When I know a mechanic, it's so much more fun to play with mechanics. Like doing like the Cold Steel games, you could totally do those low level if you just know the mechanics. You know how bosses work. You know how the optimal quartz works. Yeah, like having a grasp of mechanics is such a neat thing. Numbers and menus, yeah, I hear you there. It's funny too, because like coming from like doing RPG speedruns, a lot of it is like clean menuing, and a lot of it can be sometimes number crunching, which blows my mind. Like, especially when you're doing a boss that has damage rolls, and you're like, all right, well, I've dealt 33,000 on this hit, and I dealt 17,000 on this hit. I know the boss is 100,000. How many more hits do I have to have? Am I gonna low roll where I'm gonna need an extra turn? It gets really interesting with numbers like that. No combination of gear would give you the best chance? Yeah, that's always fun. It's like the testing of different things. I will admit, when it comes to speedrunning, I am awful at routing. That is not my skill set. I like to help with routing, and I have done in the past where I've gone and like looked up different things, but as far as it goes to like routing the full game, not my thing. I helped out a little bit with the Suikoden 2 route, because we were testing a lot of stuff there with like different values. There's different story triggers. You have a mix of HP regen and attack, or going all in on attack. Ooh, going all in attack. It's so risky because like you just have to hit everything. You just become glass cannon, which is sometimes like the way to go. I mean, that's always an option, right? That's the wild thing when it comes to like Octopath, is you only ever buy one piece of equipment in the Tressa route. You buy her a bow in the first town, and that's the only piece of equipment you buy. All of your damage is coming from spending money, and all of your damage is coming from shadow stones. Yeah, because the Tressa route, what you do is you set up with early game. You set up with large stones. You don't grind at all. Well, you grind like you only grind on what you're going to encounter anyway. There's never any optional grinding. So you fight a few encounters. You fight the one pirate encounter, and then you fight 2 encounters after Mick and Mac, because that gets you the JP you need to get the hired help. Hired help is what breaks that run, because you hire mercenary for 30,000, and they deal about, if you do full BP, they deal, I think, what is it, like 8 hits of 8,000. So you're doing like, no, they do like, I think it's 6. I think it's 6 hits of like 8,000. So they're doing like a ton of hits. Tressa is so, and then you get the optional. You also get the class, you get the thief class for the corrosive, that physical corrosive. You put that on Primrose, and you grab a second merchant job, like you get the merchant shrine. So you have 2 characters who are both doing hired help at $30,000. So mainly the run is like picking up chests to get money, picking up soul stones to do early damage, and you're going into like places that are super high level, and it's super interesting. The only real boss that's a pain is the final boss is kind of silly. There is a safe strat, but you have to kind of play around with it, because sometimes the turn order can kind of go in and out, because you have to actually go for a 95% collect to get the last 30,000 that you need to use hired help. I never beat Galdara. I foolishly, in my attempt of playing that, I over-leveled 4 characters that I like. This is my party, right? This is my party. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this was my party. You refuse to play have more than one party member? Oh yeah, that's a challenge right there. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. When you're limiting yourself to one character, that's gonna take a while. I made the mistake of leveling up only one party, so like I have a level of like level 80 party, and then I have a level 40 party, and the final boss requires you to have 2 parties. And I was like, okay, well it's gonna be like FO6, where I have the same party, they go through the phases, and then if they die, the second party comes in. No. That's not how that works. You have to do essentially 2 final bosses. Phase 1 with one party, phase 2 with another party. So I'm like, well, I'm now forced to do a phase with like, I either have to have one party of over-leveled 80 and another party of 40, or I go for the mix, in which case the 2 characters in those parties that are 40 are such a disadvantage. But I love that game. That is a fantastic game. Octopath is so good. I'm excited for an Octopath 2 when it comes out. I'm also excited for an eventual... I'm excited for Aiden Chronicles. I don't know if you've seen that game. That thing was Kickstarter. And I definitely kickstarted it. I kickstarted for a lot of money, actually. He didn't see that. No. Oh, I can just bind from here? What's in that? But I am a big Suikoden fan. That's like one of my other all-time favorite RPG series. So, Aiden Chronicles is so cool. Yeah, so this game is really interesting. It kind of is a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure style thing. So these are our legions. That's what they call them in this game. But you know what? You could totally think of them as stands. I actually like this guy, I'm going to show you in a second, because he has a very much JoJo's attack. He has an aura. Did someone say JoJo? Yep. Eventually, this is the stealth section, which this game doesn't have a lot of. But when we get to a fighting section, I will show you how cool this guy right here is. Let's see, I'll show you. Yeah, look at him. And then we can ride him, kind of like a stand, right? But he's got an attack that just does the aura. And I love it, it's so good. Right now, like, this is, for some reason, we're in a stealth section, which this game has only had, like, 2 of them so far. Which is not usual. So it's been very interesting.
Information display.
I don't want to shoot him, I want to shoot that thing.
Iris, shut down.
Oh god, he looked at me.
Iris startup.
There we go, got him. Yeah, so this game is a Platinum game, and they're the guys who did, what do you call it,
Shut down.
they did, Nier Automata and stuff. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you for the raid again. Very, very much, and, very much, grateful for that. I appreciate it a lot, and I will definitely check out, Crosscode and do the challenge runs. Challenge runs are so cool. But yeah, thanks again. And thank you guys for hanging out. I definitely, it really means a lot to me. Thank you. Have a good night. Everyone else who's sticking around, if you like JoJo's, then I think you would enjoy when I eventually get to a fight.
Iris startup.
Right now, this definitely is different. It's, this game usually doesn't, like, there's been, like, stealth sections have been interesting. I can't reach him. Let's see if I can climb this.
Information display.
Chest. Ooh, radio charge mini. I kind of want to use that. There it is. So we're playing this on not the hardest difficulty. This is kind of like the normal difficulty. My favorite stand would probably be I'm a big fan of the like JoJo's, right? Those at the platinum, the Star Platinum. I'm a big fan of like just kind of like shonen style. I haven't watched much JoJo's. It's on my list of things to watch. I've seen some episodes. I haven't seen them all though.
Iris, shut down.
It's definitely on my list. Okay, we have to go this way.
Iris,
You're in. Look for the control.
I definitely enjoy anime though.
Sound like someone's always posted there.
But I have a lot of anime that I have to catch up on. Most of the time, I would say that I am a big.
Hey, what happened?
I'm a big fan of.
information
Oh, come
display.
on!
Hey, you! What are
I'm
you?
a big fan of giant robots. That's my favorite, right? Giant mechs. So,
Let's try that again.
I'm a big fan of Evangelion. I'm a big fan of Gundam in general, like almost all the Gundams. Wouldn't say all the Gundams, but almost all. 08th MS Team is the best Gundam. I'm a big fan of Gurren Lagann. Oh my god, Gurren Lagann. So good. If it wasn't for Promare, which is the Studio Trigger movie they made, I would say that Gurren Lagann is my favorite Studio Trigger property. But Promare was just so good. And then what the giant robots are there? Like Big O. Big fan of Big O. Big O, Big O.
Information display. Iris, shut down.
Any anime that you guys like? Feel free to let me know.
Now we can use
I'm
the
always
canal.
down for more like for recommendations of anime.
I'm close to the canal, but there's a guard here.
Little Witch Academia is really solid.
They're right in front of the door to the control.
That's a solid one. I haven't seen Studio Trigger did Darling in the Franxx, right? Because I haven't seen that one yet. But I hear a lot of things about it, but I haven't seen it.
Salutation. Browse my wares, should it please?
You know, Steven Universe I haven't watched yet, and I really feel like I'm doing myself a disservice by not watching it. I'm a big fan of cartoons, not just anime, but I'm a big fan of cartoons in general, and I've heard Steven Universe has some really good storytelling. So that's definitely been on my list.
Great. Now I can get into the canal. Okay, see you down below.
Iris, shut down.
It's very much anime? Okay. So definitely something I want to check out, right? So I'll definitely have to check that out. Oh, here we go. Alright, there's gonna be a fight in this gate. I'll show you what I mean by the aura. Oh, that guy is gross. We gotta get a picture of it. Here we go. Ooh, he knocked his ass out. Let me do my attack. Let me do my thing. Here we go. Aura. Alright, nice. So doing that on these little guys gets me like a full heal. So the combat in this game is super fun. And it's really actually pretty deep. You have 5 different, you can call them stands, right? They're like stands, but they're called legions. And each have a different playstyle. There's a sword, there's an axe, there's arm, there's arrow, there's beast, which is like a dog. And they all have different combos to them. I'm a big fan of doing the arm one. Arm has been my favorite. And then go for the finish, which also heals me, so it's really good to do that. Axe is like the defensive one. It's the last one you get to. They did not give a really good camera angle for the aura. But the combat in this game is just super satisfying. Like, the story itself is pretty simple. It's not like it's not a really deep story, but it's aesthetic, it's
Information display.
its setting, its music, its designs are all phenomenal. Like, I couldn't speak highly enough about it.
You know, I'm really glad you came with me. Let's keep going. You know, I first met Brenda on the day Neuron was founded.
Alright, oh, I got a D. The thread to be clear, I caught like 3 times.
Of course, we couldn't be more different, personality-wise. But I don't know. Maybe that's why. She's so smart, you know, and so together.
That is a weird
She helped me out a
way
lot while I
that
was still getting used
felt
to the job.
running through that thing.
So now it's my turn to help her. We've got to get her away from the commander before it's too late. Brenda always acts like a tough cookie.
I can't use the
but
toilet
got to
because
be
she's
scared
talking
right
to me.
now. Let's keep moving.
There's some really weird things in this game too. There's like hidden toilet paper, like these bathrooms that you have to like find in each chapter. Why would you? No! No! Why would you ever? No! That would have hurt! Don't use sandpaper as toilet paper. That is a bad idea. That is a bad idea. That is a note from me. Alright, where am I supposed to go? Just let's get past the guards.
Iris startup. Iris shut down.
This is the apocalypse? It might be. Actually, it kind of is the apocalypse. We're like, so the idea is that we're the last bastion of humanity. In this like this island that they've that they have like set up, right?
Stability levels are dropping. No.
And we're being invaded essentially by this like other universe.
All units, I want everyone on.
And there is some crazy stuff happening. Ooh, what are you? I want to fight that thing.
There's something wrong. The whole facility feels unstable. That means Brenda's in danger too. We've got to her. Not to worry. Even I can handle aberrations.
Wow, it's too far out. Combine them, and then you can do some cool combos. Boom. Gotta love it.
Look out! Chimeras!
Alright, Chimeras. Throw him back. I got interrupted. You fucking jerk. up, Giga? How you doing? Got the Rev Bog out. Let me see them Rev Bogs. Yeah, so they're very, yeah, she does not have a persona slash stand, right? In the story is that there was like only 5 police officers in this futuristic thing that had them. And each one had like one. We were kind of like, not the chosen one, but we were special. In that we could handle 5 of them. After some kind of shtick goes down earlier in the game, and we lose them all, so we had to go look for them all. But we just found out in the last stream that the head of the police has a secret police force called Raven that actually has a ton of them, and now they want to kill us. And that would be a bad thing if they kill us. Also, Giga, how you doing, my dude? I hope everything's going well. I forgot, is Revbog Revan's emote, or is it a... Did I actually add it in my... I don't think I added it in my Take 2. Nah, that's Bits wrong. That's right.
Oh, jeez, that one looks tough. Be careful.
Ooh, ow. Heckin' Hector. Oh, that was cool. That was cool. Nice. I am glad to hear that you were doing good. Almost ready for the weekend. One more day of work to get through. Man, I am like, I really should definitely go back and play Bayonetta 1. I never played 2, but I should play 1.
Okay, we better...
And 2. Yeah, I haven't played Bayonetta since it originally was on the Xbox 360. That's how long ago I played.
Brenda should be right on
I
the other
played
side
it.
of that wall.
Hey, are you two okay?
Here comes the cavalry, huh?
Jeez, you're well.
Oh, it's another arm guy. And he's got finger blasters. And a shield, of course. Kronos. Heckin' Kronos, my dude. And he's gotta not die.
What is it?
It's a chimera. A really big one.
Don't
How do
try
I
to fight it.
fight
Just
this
run.
guy?
Get somewhere safe now.
Don't try to fight it, he says. Okay. Actually, this might be a good one for Axe. Oh, they're dead. Oh, they're dead.
Those things are vicious. Use your arm legion to get that door open. We can get out through there.
Oh, can't use the arm guy here, right? There we go. So the meter that keeps running out is, you have like a meter for your Legion, right? And when you have it out, it starts to drain that meter. If it hits 0, and it turns red, you have to wait for the meter to fully fill up before you can bring your Legion back out. When you attack, you can gain meter back, so having them out and it being aggressive kind of lets you keep them out longer. But then there are things like the shield, where if it gets hit, it drains that meter, so you can't just infinitely sit and shield. Like, bring out arm. And as they get hit, that's kind of their health meter. So they don't die, but they can be forced out of combat by being hit too much. So you see how he got hit, he loses meter, but then he attacks and gains meter. I need axe? Is that my thing here? I think I need axe. And I need my tech blade. So I also have 3 weapons. I have a heavy blade, a baton, and a gun. Oh god, I got hurt. I got hit hard. I got hit hard. Alright, see, I almost lost him, so I had to keep him, I had to bring him back so he doesn't infinitely stay out. And that, I just blocked that attack. Oh, we totally missed? Ooh, that's not good. Oh, top left would be my health. That's my health meter. Back out. I'm gonna be done. Does very little damage, but it keeps me safe. Ooh, that was a lot quicker than I thought that was gonna be. Then back attacks, if you see like the numbers be orange, those are back attacks. That's fine. Heal. Air shot. Oh, I didn't think he was going to go for the 3. Aura. He goes for his own auras. Got him. Let's go. Those punches, like when he does his aura, like he does his downward punches, they hurt like hell.
You managed to take that thing out thanks to you. Brenda's as good.
Dropped an item? Auto evade. Okay, that's not bad. So this is kind of like an RPG as well. So you see that I've been getting these things called like core. I think it's like core material or something like that. Or genes. That's what it's called. It's genes. And this is kind of like a you complete stuff, you can get like rewards. So I can get these common codes. Hey, what's up, Exia? How you doing? And now we can go level up our Legion. So we can spend those on like this. I haven't even like scratched the surface of some of these further ones down here, and I don't know why it goes all the way down here. Wait, why does it go all the way down here? Huh. That's gotta be like some New Game Plus stuff. Oh, I love skill trees. So I'll like crosscode. Nice. I'm a big fan of skill trees. I have been very much working on this guy, so something like that. That's defense, and so we can raise our offense and defense up. I have been a very big fan of the Arm Legion, so like that's the one I've been like making the best. Am I not 8+? I am 8+, but I just don't have any. I don't have form premium codes. Of course I don't. They go so low. They gotta unlock some more stuff then. No, but they go really high too. That's kind of weird that they go so far. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, so there's the Beast Legion, there's the Axe Legion. I've actually been digging the Axe Legion. I want to level him up a little bit more. He's been good for defense. These are some of these kind of like command skills, which are kind of like your input codes for doing stuff. So like I can do, let's see. I do this. Does like a cool little attack. There's some neat stuff there you can do.
Iris, Styrus, shut down.
Alright. This has got like RPG elements to it, but I wouldn't necessarily call it an RPG. It's like it's definitely an action
should be
game.
just up ahead.
Hey, wait for me!
Huh, that voice.
Hal.
Oh, Hal. Nice of you to show up.
I had a bad feeling and I was worried. I'm glad you're okay. Besides, I could come. Hey!
All right.
Doorstop. Wow, she just threw him under the bus. Called him a doorstop. Ooh, full AED charge. Okay. So AEDs are, I haven't explained that. If you see the heart, right, the 4 out of 4, those, when I die, that's like my 1-up. I get to come back to life. 4 of them is actually, I've only ever used like one heart per, like I've never had to use more than 1 heart in a chapter. But I'm also playing on like what they call normal, but this is like the default difficulty. You don't unlock the harder difficulties until after you beat a file. I have a feeling a boss is coming up. This screams boss arena. Yeah, he's got a lot of stickers on him. He looks like my car. I'm notorious for putting stickers on my car.
Brenda! Where are you? Brenda! Olive. You made it.
Oh, that's right. Brenda's the doctor.
No. It's good to see
Yeah,
you, Olive.
She's as good as saved. It's
Hey,
tempting
guys,
fate for
let's
sure.
maybe save the catching up until we're out of the big dangerous sewer. This way.
Alright, where's the big boss? Oh, here we go. We gotta fight our sister. Nice.
Relax. I came alone. I just
We're gonna have to fight our
want
sister.
to talk to him.
Our sister is the head of the
So you made it out
secret
alive.
military force that the police are using.
Good to know you're safe. Why didn't you tell me?
Also,
I'm your
last time we
sister.
turned into one of the legions and became a feral murder machine,
Well,
which we couldn't
I
control.
guess it's not surprising.
So the police
It wouldn't be the
commissioner
first
ordered
time.
our sister to kill us.
Come back with me. I'll talk to the commander and work this out.
Oh, she is naive as
It'll all
hell.
go back to normal. Just like before.
She's so naive. Fight her.
I know we can all be Neuron again.
I appreciate the
We
thought,
can go back
Akira,
to the way it
but
was. No, we can't.
I can't go back there. Ever since the Raven showed up, Neuron, it's changed. The commander barely mentions Chimeras.
Sure we can.
He's buried in some new
We'll just get
project.
arrested and killed.
That's not all. Dr. Calvert sent the Ravens after me when he realized I knew too much. Luckily,
I called it when we
I
started the
grabbed
game
some
that
of
Dr.
his notes
Calvert
on
was
the
a
way
bad
out.
guy. Because it was
I still haven't
telegraphed
figured
really
out
well.
what he's trying to
It was
do.
so
But
so
whatever
easily
it is,
telegraphed.
I hope to God he doesn't succeed. And Akira, you're part of the project. What do you mean?
Here comes the boss. And we gotta fight a bunch of them. Raven. They have really cool helmets that I want. Why do they have cool outfits? I want a cool outfit like that. Alright, how many we gotta fight? Switch to my baton.
Raven, stand down! That's an order! Listen to me! Hey, dismiss your legion, now! Why?
I've revoked your authority over them. Acting on your own like this. Not like you. What's gotten into you, Akira? These people are traitors. Are you telling me you believe their lies?
No, Commander, but...
You know what to do with those who would block our path.
They have a lot of health, my holy molies.
Now be quick about it.
I can't. Sir, there's no proof that anything they've done is treason.
So you've turned too. I should have known. Consider yourself relieved of your duties. Effective immediately. The Ravens will deal with you as well.
Damn, they have a lot of health.
There's something I'd like to show you first. Consider this my parting gift.
Oh, you couldn't even do anything. You just had to survive, apparently. Okay. Parting gift? This is not going to end well. They're going to turn into them, aren't they? We're clones. We're clones. Yup, we're clones. We're fucking clones. God damn it, we're clones. Of course. Of course we're clones.
Oh my god.
Of course we're clones.
All the same. What is this?
God damn it.
I heard Joseph assembled the team himself, but I didn't think that meant literally.
Now you see. Turn against me if you wish.
We are one, for we are Legion.
I have no more use for you. Do it.
Yes, Commander. Kill the unholy one. Oh my god. Yo, they got cool red hair though. Oh, she's dead. Oh, she is dead. Holy shit, they killed her. Like, no, she's not living that one. She dead. She dead. I can't believe our sister killed our sister. Wait, but which one's our sister? Maybe she wasn't the real sister. Maybe there's another sister. Where are my clones? Why are they all my sister's clones?
Akira.
I can't get a read on her vitals. She's...
No! Doctor! What are you doing?
It's nothing to be concerned about, Brenda. Pawns go back in the box when they're captured, after all. All for the good of humankind.
Oh,
One day,
God.
You'll see.
No way. There's no way. What good could this possibly be?
I've no need to justify myself to the likes of you, Olive. My only judge will be the annals of human history.
Doctor!
Okay, just had to survive. As our sister is dead. Oh, she's gonna turn into a Legion now, isn't she? What is happening to her? I thought she was dead. Oh. Anime scream. Oh no, she became a Legion. Like we did. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Yeah, her clones are dead. Man, the aesthetics and designs are so good. Took a bite out of crime!
I spoke too soon. I'm not done with you just yet.
Just woke up, what happened? Our sister and her clones is now... Like, we fought our sister's clones.
What do you mean? What's happening
And now
to
our
her?
sister is going crazy and we have to fight her.
Or maybe I should say,
But I can't do any damage?
when a Legionis and a Legion are perfectly synchronized, it's like they're two parts.
Oh, she
of one
fused
body.
with her,
And when
oh god, I
that
gotta
body
do
is
this.
about to die, the Legion's survival instincts kick in to save it.
So the Legion takes over the Legionis' body and reboots it.
Oh god, we're fighting Wolverine.
This may be a bad time to bring it up, but after this happened to you, I did some poking around. And I noticed you've got the same cells as the Legion floating around in your bloodstream now.
What?
I knew it might be a possibility. when the
Yo, can we
Legionis
also
system was
transform?
complete,
Yo, let me
But it
transform.
seemed so remote.
You know what? You might be able to fuse with your Legion again. On
Yes.
purpose this time.
Yes.
And hopefully control it.
Yes, I
Push
can
your Legion
become...
sync rate to the limit
I can
and not even
become
death could stop
Wolverine.
you.
Wait, how do you know whether they'll get back to normal?
I do not. But I do know that Akira's gonna kill us all if we don't at least try it. It's a long shot, but it's the only shot we have. It's all up to you, my friend.
This is literally just survive the cutscene trigger. Fusion. Let's go. I'm gonna fuse. For Dragon Ball Z now. Fusion. Yo, let's go. Gogeta. The best fusion. Will not hear anything about any other thing. Sorry, Vegeta's okay, but... Yo, the music's also super good. We've become our stand. Yes, I got Wolverine claws. Let's go. Berserker barrage time. Oh, dude, yeah.
Yes! Awesome! You're in complete control!
It's not
Oh,
awesome.
this is
The human body can't withstand that state for long. Let it go before you pass out.
Please come back.
Oh, I heal by attacking. Okay. Come on, come fight me. What are you doing? His World. I'm sorry, I don't know why, but like the first thing that came to my mind hearing this song is His World from Sonic 06. Am I the only one that hears His World right now in my head? Like, I hear it. Oh, this is cool. Dude, this is a super cool moment in the game. I really like this part. That was cool as hell. Have a night, Cooper. Thanks for coming through with the and joining with that raid, and I appreciate you sticking around and checking out the stream. Yeah, she probably heals by attacking too. That makes sense. That is a cool ass moment though. Like, holy moly. I wonder, that'd be interesting. I wonder what you have access to in New Game Plus. I haven't gotten there yet, so like, you have access to the fusion, maybe?
Finally.
That thing seems to be like the most
Ready
damaging
for the final
thing.
Stage.
That means...
That's right. Project Noah has reached
That's cool.
fruition.
That's like, the fusion is the
Understood.
coolest thing we've
I'll
done so
begin the
far.
preparations.
Of course he's at the ARI building, which is going to be our final
At
area
last.
to go to.
It's time.
I called that he was the bad guy from the very beginning. I never trusted him. If anything, if JRPGs have taught me anything, right, it's never trust the guy with glasses and the scientist. Anime tropes, right? Anime and JRPG tropes is what it is. Okay, we got a B on that one. Nice. Expert. Marie's cap, of course. That's key. So PT standard is the normal difficulty, and then ultimate's like the hard difficulty. Oh, so red matter is like that floating red stuff you find, like that's like hanging. It's like kind of like it's your collectathon stuff. So you put your legion over it, and it like cleans it up. Think like the sludge in Super Mario Sunshine, right? You clean that up. But there's a tracker for how much you clean, and I'm never gonna clean all of it. It's kind of it's like busy work, and it's kind of boring. The game is also super generous with its temporary items, in what it gives you for like. I've never used that many items. I think the game has a lot of resources, which I feel like would be more prevalent in the usage of them in the ultimate difficulty, right? Oh, my thoughts on PS5 event. Let me think, right? Final Fantasy 16. That was the first thing they showed off.
The gist of what went down. But
I'm interested.
when I try to remember any of it myself,
I will not buy a Final Fantasy game on launch. I just won't do it. Not anymore.
Don't be so
I
hard
got
on
burned by
yourself.
15. I won't do it
all
again.
trusted Yosef.
What I will say is the fact that the team behind 14, and especially the team behind A Realm Reborn and Heaven's Sword, which is like the revitalization of 14, how he was able to turn 14 around after it was kind of a failure.
I've got to know the whole truth.
The fact that he's now taking over on 16, and it's not Nomura, and we're not going to have the same problem we had with 15, where it was in development hell for like, what, 10 years?
I'm going with you.
I'm
Whoa.
cautiously
Just woke up from a coma.
optimistic.
Don't worry about
Right,
me.
I'm cautiously
I've been
optimistic.
lying down long enough.
It looks nice.
It's
I
time
like
I
the
stood up
return
too.
to a high fantasy setting.
There's no way I'm gonna sit back
It's not
and
that I
let you fight
like
this one for me.
like the technology that's in
Got it?
6, 7, 8, 10, 13, 15. It's modern technology in the games has become like kind of like a staple, and I'm actually really happy to see a return to like 1, 4,
Once you're good to go.
like a more return to 9. I feel like the high fantasy setting at this point has actually kind of gone back. Like that, it's not at the forefront anymore. So I like that it's there. I like that it's a high fantasy setting. It looks sick. The summons all look dope. Like the designs of the characters look fantastic. I'm very interested, and it looks like it's going to be a time skip, of course. I was very mixed on 15. 15's story was okay. what I was not a fan of was how day one purchasers of 15 got, for lack of a better word, we got fucked. I bought that game day one. The game was buggy. It had poor pacing. There was a lot of stuff that was missing. That like if you played day one pre-patched chapter 13 of Final Fantasy 15, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Chapter 13 is awful. And then the boss of that chapter shows up, and you're like, why am I fighting this guy? There's context that's not there. Right? There was no context. When they went back and patched it, they added in a cutscene that gave you context. I didn't experience that game. What is Final Fantasy 15 now with the Royal Edition and the patches is not the same game I played on day one. They hit a lot of lore and story around a movie, around an anime pre-series, around the story was all over the place in terms of the media you had to consume to fully understand the lore. Right? That's like if Cold Steel was like, all right, you need to watch this anime, you need to read this manga, you need to listen to this radio drama to get everything. I'm not a fan of that. That's why like Kingdom Hearts did that as well, and that's why Kingdom Hearts can be really frustrating. Not to mention the so Trails of Cold Steel is is part of the Trail series, and the Trail series is currently 8 games, with the 9th coming in October, and the 10th one has released in Japan. That is all in the same universe with like a lot of the same characters. It's a very large world. There's a lot of lore. It's insane how much lore and world building there is in those games. But the nice thing is that they're very easy to kind of get into because they don't hide their lore in other media. They're all in-game. There's a few like radio dramas here and there, but they're not like essential to know or to have for the story. But my problem with FF15 was, alright, the final dungeon had an actual final dungeon attached to it with the Royal Edition. In my opinion, you could either buy the Royal Edition for $60, but if you were a day one, right, if you were a day one adopter of FF15, you had to pay a $10 upgrade fee. So I have to pay $70 to get the full game that you're paying $60 for the Royal Edition. And I'm a day one adopter. I bought it originally. I'm like one of the people that gave you sales at the start, and I'm getting fucked. The problem with that game was it sat in development hell for so long, they had to recoup costs they had to recoup costs like crazy. And that meant having to charge a $10 upgrade fee to day one adopters, whereas the Royal Edition had all that content in it for a $60 price tag. It made no sense to me. It made no sense to me to run that model. You were alienating your fan base. I'm not the only one that was pissed off. Was Royal Edition initially $40? It doesn't really matter to me. That actually makes it worse. That makes it worse if it was $40. If Royal Edition was sold at $40, that actually makes this argument even worse. You were paying $40, and I gotta pay an extra $10 on top of the $60 I already spent, as well as the DLC. It just felt like they said, hey, you're the one who bought the game first. You played that free patch bullshit. You want a complete game that's fixed? Fuck you, give us more money. And I sat there and went, no, I'm done with your ass. Oh yeah, and the new season pass thing got canceled after the first episode. Part of the problem with that game is that Nomura had way too much on his plate. Between Kingdom Hearts, which he already had problems with, trying to get Kingdom Hearts 3 out. That game sat in development hell because it was originally a Final Fantasy 13 spin-off that then became Final Fantasy 15 because it had been sitting in development for so long. They were like, alright, well, we're just going to make this the new game. And you can see the shots that Nomura took at FF15's process in Kingdom Hearts 3 with Verum Rex, which was just clearly a pot shot at FF15. I think after Final Fantasy VII Remake is done, I don't think Nomura is ever going to direct another mainline Final Fantasy game. I don't think they're going to let him do it. Not after how poor 15 went. He'll have Kingdom Hearts. That's his project. That's always been his project. He'll always have that. And they gave him FF7R, and FF7R was good, but they also had Katase as an executive producer, who's the original director of Final Fantasy VII. And I think he helped keep the reins on Nomura. I would not trust Nomura by himself with a mainline title again. I won't. And that's why I'm very excited that they gave the reins of 16 to somebody who has known to be like the Square Enix fixer. And that's kind of who you need for Final Fantasy 16 after what 15 was. You need somebody to come in and fix the series. And you can tell that he's doing a lot of the things with 16 so far that we see that were in his notes from the GDC a couple years ago about how he fixed 14. Why 14 was a failure, and how you get back to success. One, listen to the fans, I think is the biggest one of that. And I think 4, which is remember your roots. And that's what 16 looks like. 16 definitely looks like a remember your roots. It's going back to the Final Fantasy of old, the high fantasy, not so much technology. It's going back to that setting, which I think is important. I'm excited to see it. As far as that on PS5 news, Miles Morales looks sick. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Spider-Man PS4 was fantastic. Loved it. So I'm excited to play that. They did kind of put back on the whole cross-gen thing. Originally, Miles Morales was supposed to be PS5 only. It's coming to PS4 though. So for me, there's no reason to upgrade to a PS5 until actual console exclusives. God of War 2, I might for Horizon Zero Dawn 2, only for the SSD load speeds. But my problem with upgrading to a PlayStation 5 is I don't have a 4K monitor. My monitor is a 1440p 2K. I might want to upgrade to a new monitor then. That's going to cost me money. I'm going to need a new capture card. I'm going to need a 4K capture card. Because you're going to want to capture it in the best setting you can get, which would be 4K. That's going to be money. We're talking now $500 for the PS5, because I don't get digital only. Digital only is a fool's choice, because here's the problem with digital only. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but when you get a digital only console, yes, it's $100 cheaper on the initial purchase price. You're not going to be able to buy pre-owned games. You're not going to be able to borrow games. You're going to be locked into a digital storefront that is run by Sony, so they get to choose their prices. You will barely see good sales on there. There's vanilla Persona 5 on PS4, unless it's on sale, which it doesn't go on sale very often, is $60. It's the same price as Persona 5 Royal. Why? Why? That's dumb. But you're locked into it if you're digital only. And of course, they want you to go digital only because you're locked into their storefront. They don't have to pay Amazon. They don't have to pay any GameStops. They don't have to pay Best Buy. You are paying them directly. So your initial $100 savings in the long run is going to cost you money. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, yes, it's $100 cheaper to start with, but in the long run, you're not you're going to spend more than that $100 that you could have had in saving. Like, that you saved, you're going to spend more than you would on a $500 and eventually rent, or not rent the games, but borrow games. Oh my god, that's... Oh, you know that's gonna happen. You know that's gonna happen. They're gonna buy it. And they're gonna wonder, how do I install this physical copy into my digital-only version? Because you know that's a thing. They're gonna do that. And hopefully for them, they don't open the game before they do that. Because if they open the game and take it back to GameStop, it's an open game. They can't take that back as a return. They can take it back as a return if it's defective and trade it out for the same product for another copy. But if it's already opened, their best thing is to now trade it back. Oh, that $60 you just spent? We'll buy it back from you. If you want cash, it's going to be like $20. If you want credit, it's going to be like $25. They just made a ton of money off of your dumbass. Dude, it's so bad. And that's like that's why Nintendo got it right with the Switch, right? The naming scheme, they got it right with the Switch. The Wii U was the worst name. The new Nintendo 3DS, awful name, right? But Xbox is hanging around Nintendo too much. How many parents are gonna go buy an Xbox and not know the difference between a Series S, a Series X, and a Series whatever the heck the other one is? I think them naming them Series letter was a bad move. It's confusing. PlayStation, though? You know there's a difference between a PlayStation 4 and a PlayStation 5. Why? Because it's the 4 and the 5. It's simple. I don't know why they don't KISS. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Why did you have to call your Xbox the Xbox One Series? So now you have the Xbox One, the Xbox One S, the Xbox One Series X, the Xbox One Series S. Oh, the Xbox One S and the Xbox One Series S? That's confusing. It's confusing. Like, we're the ones who know better, right? We're the ones who know better. We're not the consumer parents that are gonna buy their kids these systems at Christmas. We're not gonna know. And not understand why the Series S at $300, what the real difference is in terms of raw output. They're gonna see that it's $300. They'll buy it because it's cheaper for their kid, and not realize that it's not as powerful as the other one, because they're not going to realize, and that it's also digital only, with a very small hard drive. I believe it's 512 hard drive? 512 gigs? In today's games are like, what, 100 gigs sometimes? Warzone alone could take up one of my whole hard drives if I really wanted to on PC. That's what, and that's not including the fact that 512 gigs is the size, but how much of that is usable? For what, like 480, 460? When your games are about 100, you still need to have some other stuff on there for other stuff, like other save data and all that other stuff. You're gonna load up, what, 3 to 4 digital games before you have to then start deleting stuff before installing another game? And you're digital only, so you can't just have the option of putting a disc in. I mean, some games I don't mind deleting. Like, I beat the game, I'm done, I'm probably not going to play it again. I deleted Code Vein off of my PS4. Whatever. The save data is still backed up. That's fine. But it's one of those things where it's like, just what the future holds. I cannot get behind a digital-only future. I can't do it. I just cannot do a digital-only. I'm always going to be a physical media person. I like having something to, like here's my copy of Octopath, right? I love having something, one, I can hold. 2, I know this will never be delisted. I can always play this game. I have it. I know I have it. I physically have proof that I have it. And second, I don't know if I'm just a sucker, but like, I love reversible arts. I love reversible covers. I think it looks nice. I think it looks cool. It's a collect. I can show this off. Like, I absolutely adore reversible covers. And I love that a lot of games now are doing that. Almost every game has a reversible cover at this point. Couldn't tell you the last game I bought that didn't have a reversible cover. I love it. Yo, what's up, Cove? But like, I love having reversible covers. If I could show you all my Switch games, they're almost all either Steelbook or I have the reverse cover on them. Also, Octopath Traveler, great game, play it. That's true. I mean, it's hard for indies. Indies are hard because the issue with indie games is that by the time they release a physical version, whether it be through IM8-bit or limited run, which is awesome, it's really cool, but you are going to be double dipping for it. You're just going to be double dipping for it because you're already going to have bought that game digitally, when it came out. You're only buying it physically to have that thing physically. I do hope, though, that Scott Pilgrim gets a physical release. I will double dip on that. I will absolutely double dip on a Scott Pilgrim vs. the World physical version. I am excited for that to come back. But yeah, every game cover should be reversible. Like, if I buy a game and it doesn't have a reversible cover, I'm actually disappointed. I'm very disappointed. Yeah, right now the limited run said that there are no plans for Scott Pilgrim to have a physical release, but I'm hoping that changes. Fingers crossed. As far as the PS5 event goes, though, oh yeah, I have it over. I think it's over by my PS4. I have the CS3 reverse cover on it, but you know I'm going to be rocking that CS4 Steelbook. But as far as the PS5 event goes, let's continue because I only covered 2 games. We saw Miles Morales, dope, can't wait. We saw Final Fantasy 16. We saw RE8, which I'm very intrigued because RE7 was like, I'm not a big horror game fan, right? But the inclusion of the merchant gives me big RE4 vibes, right? It gives me super RE4 vibes. And RE4 was more action than the earlier games had been, but it was still not over the top silly action. It was still a horror game. So I'm very excited to see what RE8 does. DMC5 Special Edition, my dude Kof absolutely loves DMC. So he's gonna be definitely down for that. I have not played a Devil May Cry game. I still need to play those. They're actually on my thing. They're on my bucket list, my backlog. Deathloop looks interesting, but I just don't know enough about it. Like, it looks interesting, but I need to know more about the mechanics. I need to know what more is going on. Demon Souls remake looks cool. The loading speeds on that really showed off the PS5. I've played a little bit of Bloodborne. Wasn't a big fan of Bloodborne. Not that I don't like the game, it just wasn't my style of game, right? I did play Sekiro. That was my style of game. Huge Sekiro fan. I want a Sekiro 2 bad. I have Dark Souls 3 on my PC. I was gifted it and haven't played it yet. Demon Souls, definitely. If it comes to PC, I think I would get Demon Souls, honestly. I want to play it on PC. But, looks cool. I've heard it's hard, like any other From Software game. Let's see. Oddworld. I am a huge Oddworld fan. I have all the Oddworld games that are available on Steam. I have Abe's Exodus, Abe's Odyssey, Stranger's Wrath, and Munch's Odyssey. I believe all of them are on Steam. I have them all. I am a huge fan of the Oddworld series because it's very, very weird. It's almost Hunter S. Thompson-esque, right? It is like an acid trip gone haywire. It is so quirky and so weird and so trippy and so brutal in some places, and a really, really interesting look at like capitalism and corporate like takeover. It's such an interesting series. I'm really glad that the guy has been working on it for so long and keeps working on it. And then there was God of War 2, which we didn't see anything of, but we know it's coming. Listen, mute for the next 30 seconds if you haven't played God of War on PS4 yet. But mute. And I'll give you this thumbs up when you're ready to come back. When they said that it was the son's name Atreus was actually Loki, I lost my shit. That is one of the coolest moments in a video game. I am an extremely huge Norse mythology fan, so when they did that, I was like, oh shit, that means Ragnarok's coming, the gods are dying, and Loki's gonna be at like the forefront of it. Oh, alright, you can come back. But yeah, I'm excited for God of War 2. That's gonna be dope. As far as I know, that's a PS5 only game. I don't believe they've said that's coming to PS4. That might be when I am required to get a PS5. Also, I'm glad that, like, I'm finally happy I can use USB-C on all my controllers when I get a PS5, because the mini USB on the PS4, I am so tired of using mini USB. I really am. I'm just not a fan of mini USB. But other than that, pretty good. Like, I think it was a pretty good event. It did a lot of nice things. It gave me a lot of things I wanted. Yeah. And then I'll quickly go over the Nintendo Direct that happened today. Listen, I lost my shit at SMT5 at the 2 mini directs ago. This was a very good mini direct to open up with Monster Hunter and have 2 Monster Hunter games. I played Monster Hunter World, right? It was my first Monster Hunter. I wasn't a big fan. It felt really slow. Apparently, I've been told that game is in fact slow. That other Monster Hunters, especially the ones on Nintendo systems, have been a lot faster paced. The combat has been a lot quicker. The combat in this one looked a lot quicker. I like fast combat. The combat in World felt very slow, and the movement also felt very slow. This one's already giving you better movement options between grapple hooking and having a dog you can ride on as your mount. Like, those are things that appeal to me into wanting to get into them. So I might check it out. Stories look like my kind of game. I don't know what the combat's like in Stories, but from what I'm told, it's a turn-based RPG, and I like turn-based RPGs. So Stories might be more up my alley. As far as that goes, they showed off Hades, which we will be playing tomorrow night after we finish Astral Chain. I will try to get a little bit farther into Astral Chain tonight. We're in the last story chapter, but I think we'll finish it tomorrow and then play Hades. I am a huge fan of Disgaea. I was surprised, actually, by Disgaea 6 being, at least in the States and Europe, being Switch exclusive. That is surprising to me because they have been on PC and PS4. But I know that Switch sold very well for Disgaea 5 Complete. What I'm interested in is if that's a timed exclusive because in Japan it's coming out for PS4 and Switch. Or if it's a console exclusive and it will come to PC later. I have a feeling that it's going to be console exclusive. Well, it's going to be straight up exclusive for Switch until they eventually release Disgaea 6 Complete. And then I think Disgaea 6 Complete will be available on all 3 platforms. But the money they spent, I'm dope. I mean, that trillions of damage, 100 million is your level cap? I love it. It's so quirky and weird, and I love it. What else was there? There was... I'm trying to think. What else was there today? There was the fitness boxing thing. That's whatever. There was Ori and the Will of the Wisps, which... I gotta get that. I have to get I want the collector's edition. I want that box set, and it's $150, and I'm thinking about biting the bullet on that one because it's got both games, and it looks gorgeous. That box looks gorgeous. So nice looking. Oh. But yeah, overall, I thought it was a good direct. I think it was the best partner direct they've done in overall announcements. Like, I'm not like super hyped by really anything that was there besides this guy I was pretty hyped for, but like, I wasn't disappointed by anything either, right? Like, everything was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. This is neat. I like that. Yeah, not many games I'm interested in. Like, for me, SMT5 was like, that was my, out of all the directs so far, that was my brain blown moment. Like, I was so excited for that. But like, everything in this direct was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I like all this. This is nice. And then, of course, them saying, hey, stick around for another 15 minutes of Monster Hunter World, or Monster Hunter Direct after this, was like, they just announced a direct within a direct. So it was essentially a 30-minute direct, because the 15 minutes of a normal direct was attributed to Monster Hunter. But since it's third party, that's why they called it a partner direct. I think the next direct will have Bayonetta. I really do. I really think Bayonetta is going to be at the next direct. The next partner direct. We're getting close to that time. I think October would be perfect for them to address Bayonetta when it's coming out in 2021, if it is. And I think we've heard them say it's coming along, but we actually haven't seen anything about it since the 2018 or 2017 Game Awards. Yeah, Bravely Default 2 could be a TGS. I don't know. I tried the demo for Bravely Default on the 3DS, and I didn't like it. I tried the demo for Bravely Default 2 on Switch. I didn't like it. I don't think it's my kind of game. Despite the fact that I know it has a lot of similarities to the systems in Octopath, because Octopath was done by that same kind of team. But I just like Octopath better. I don't know, maybe it's the art style, maybe it's some of the other mechanics. But I just wasn't feeling either Bravely Defaults 1 and 2 when I tried the demos. So maybe I just need to see more of it. I don't know. That's boring. Yeah, I can understand why that's a problem. Alright, Exia. You've beaten this game before, right? I'm trying to remember. If you have, how long is this final chapter? Like this final file?
Iris, start at Iris, shut down.
Would I be better off holding off on the main part of it tomorrow, or should I just plow through it tonight? Ooh. Oh, he just gives you a side quest, okay. Royal Jelly. Maybe another hour to an hour and a half. Like, finish by midnight, my time. If not, I can just do side quests, because I guarantee there's probably going to be a good amount of them before the final go to ARI. Safer to do. Okay, so we'll just do the side quests and then we'll do the main stuff tomorrow, and then we'll play Hades after that. So that's the plan. Oh, there's a premium material code. I need another one though.
Iris startup. Iris shut down.
What's this guy? Dandy Man. The Dandy Man can. Medicine full, okay. Alright, Kof, I will see you later, my friend. Yes. Oh, by the way, Axia will get appreciation of this one. So my buddy Kof, who is the if you guys know him as the guy I play fighting games with on Wednesdays, I got him to play Trails in the Sky FC because I gifted him SC and he already owned FC. So now he's finally taking the dive into the Trail series. My dude. It's gonna be one of us soon. One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. Alright, Brenda, don't talk to me then. Damn. She's cold. I'll see you, Kof.
Iris startup. Information display. Information. Information.
I know,
display.
right? I'm so excited. Always a fan of getting another one into the cult of Kaseki. One of us.
Information display.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on out here. Oh, I thought that said sick dealer. Slick dealer. Oh, I need a gunner drone? Okay. I could probably buy one. Nice. I played it back in October, I think I would have to look at my Steam library. But I want to say I started in October of last year. Played through Sky FC and Third, and then my buddy was like, "Oh, they're gonna do they're doing the Crossbow series. They're translating it, so you can just wait till that comes out, or you can play Cold Steel." And I was like, "I'll wait." And that's when I decided to play the Cold Steel series, or the Crossbow series first, and then play the other ones. He's got a gun drone. I'm gonna buy all the drones. Why not? Barrier fields. No, we're just gonna probably do I think we're gonna do side quests for the rest of the night before we tackle the end of the game. But we were talking about some RPG stuff.
Information display.
I had to buy a drone for this dude. It's a trait for something? The music in this game is so good. Okay, now we can trade with this guy. Bottled beetles.
Information display.
Look after the child. Olive, what's going on, Olive? So this is kind of like the slums, right? This is where kind of the people that have been not fully supported by the government are kind of sticking around. So we're helping them out with their tasks in their everyday life. Because we used to be a cop. What? Oh, break the box. Okay. So the people can't see our stands, right? They can't see them. So whenever they see stuff like that happen, they think it was magic. Our major things. Here we go. Oh. So I look like I'm flying there. Cool. That was cute. I don't know the password. Alright, oh, I need to, okay. So, we can listen in on their conversations. Right as rain is the password. Totally, you know, not just eavesdropping. What are you buying? Oh, that's not that bad. Alright, so we got all this stuff for that guy, I think. So we can now make that drink. Oh, so you see that like weird bloody like goop? That's red matter. That's what we have to like clean up. Ooh. She knows that we have it, but she can't see it. I don't think she can. I love this. This is my favorite Legion right here. She was fighting against, I think the human people. No, so there's Chimera, which are these guys, right? And I think people can see them. Let's do it. Let's go crazy. So aberrations are when the red matter kind of like infects people. They turn into the monsters. Oh, the music even plays when you transform? That's cool. That was cool. Alright, who's coming in now? It's a big boy. Poseidon. That was not what I wanted. So you can take pictures to get more information on them. Got it. Yeah, the guy who made a camera got a lot more than he bargained for. And he was taking pictures the entire time. Yeah, he got a cool fusion photo, right? Alright, now that we got another premium code, we can actually up. No, I don't think I have the money now, though. I spent all my money. I spent all my money. Does this tell me how much money I have? Oh, we have orders. That's right. So this is like your kind of like your finished stuff. You get stuff. So I get the premium code from that. Okay. Say hi out to. Not this way. Wrong way. This guy over here. You. Alright, when are you gonna sell me? Sweet Peach Soup X. Boost Pep. Okay, let's. What does that do? So there's a lot of different like items, but let's see what this thing does. So usually this boosts attack and energy refill. What does the X version do? Wait, where is it? Did I miss it? Oh, it's a key item, not a recovery item. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not allowed to drink it? Well, that's silly. That's also interesting. That's very interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I missed that one very quickly. Oh, it's not even required for a quest. Okay. Oh, I just give that to her. I got scammed. Oh, it's for my sister. Okay. Alright, we helped out our sister. Always gotta help out the sis, you know? Alright, let's see. We got our map. There's not much going on. There's a couple of small things. Let's go find them. It's like 10:48 right now. Not too bad. I might finish this, might be like close to like 11:30, which would be perfect. Wait, I gotta go this way.
Iris startup. Information display. Iris shut down.
Lovesick man. Brenda. He's in love with Brenda. After being in love with Olive, apparently.
Iris startup. Information display. Information display.
That's fine. There's a lot of matter to clean up. It's just not really a good spot.
Information display.
What's over here? That's not good.
Information display. Iris shut down.
Nice. And another finisher. Interesting that they were down here. Back here. Nice, got him. Got the slime ball. Okay.
Iris startup.
Nothing really down here. That was good for the I guess it was to get the slime guy. Kind of felt like that was the point of it all.
Information display.
Oh wait, I can't do this.
Iris shut down.
Oh, so it's part of our like military gear. It's like I think it's called Iris, and it's kind of like your scan vision. It's how we see kind of the world around us. And I gotta go chase that guy, don't I? I gotta talk to you first. I thought I had to chase that guy. So it's like our Legion gives us the ability to kind of look into the kind of like a vision thing. And usually it's just really good for tracking down quests and things you have to pick up.
Iris, shut down.
Which is nice. It comes in handy.
Iris, startup.
We're on a sneak mission. This reminds me of playing Judgment. This is very much reminding me of like playing Judgment. Judgment had these sections in them. Interesting.
Information display.
Oh, what? Huh? You just sat there, though. What was I supposed to do? Oh, clean up the red matter? Maybe. That would make sense, actually. I'm just dumb. I didn't think about it. I thought if I pulled up the stand, he might get wise to me. That's true. I gotta remember, they can't see it, right? They can't see it. I can. Forgot this stuff is colored like that because it's gonna make noise. Smart. Smart.
Information display. Information display.
Why did it turn red? What's that?
Information display.
Oh, what's that?
Iris, shut down.
Wait, what? Oh.
Iris, shut down.
I was like, what? I forgot there was those kind of doors around here. That's confusing. Time to fight some people. Alright, time to fight tough man, stubborn man, downtrodden man, and disgruntled man. Easy. Foolish, puny humans. Well that's not good. What is this thing? Eris. God, the design is so cool. Let's consider, okay. Ooh, what the heck, buddy? Ow. I'm getting bad. Got it. I have no idea if you get extra points for doing the cool weak finisher, but yeah, that guy, whew, he was tough. Alright. So we saved him. Got some rare codes for that. Wow, a lot of rare codes for that. Jeez. 6 of them. So let's see. What else we got? The third wheel. Let's check out the third wheel. I think that's the way to get it.
Iris startup.
Oh.
Information display.
Well, hi down there.
Iris shut down.
Yeah, I'm kind of not really. The red stuff I kind of just don't really care about. It's such a time waster for me to bother with it. I'd rather do the fights. The fights are the cool part of the game, right? Especially against this thing. Echidna. Yo, it's Knuckles! He don't chuckles! Really? That's not... Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. I want to bind you. There we go. Oh my god, he hits like a truck. Go heavy hit on this thing. I don't know where the enemy's health is actually. Oh, okay. I apparently have to bring up this thing to see its health, but I never do it. I never do it. So I never know how much health they have. I just keep attacking. I haven't done it. I have not done it all game. I am not an optimal player. I forgot that was the thing. Unwell man. His girlfriend got kidnapped.
Iris startup.
So we're following a trail right now. Where is it?
Iris shut down.
Right here?
Iris startup.
Okay.
Iris shut down.
I'm confused. The trail looks like it goes up. How do I get up there? It's a flying monster. Jump onto the boxes. But I can't jump onto the boxes. That's the thing, is like these things don't have vertical movement. Hit. Ah, maybe up here. This might be it. Yeah, this is it.
Iris shut down.
There we go. Had to take the ladder.
Iris startup. Information display. Iris shut down.
Their chain dashing is like the one thing I'm not good at. Okay. Oh, God. Hello. Well, this got interesting. Oh God, oh God. Okay. There we go. Ah, here it comes. Flying monster. Oh no.
Padarge.
Padarge? That's a cool name. Yeah, the music is so baller. I love it. Yeah, I don't think so, bud. What am I targeting right now? What? I don't think this is supposed to happen, though. Something about this doesn't seem right. I think the enemy is stuck. I can't target it. I can't lock on. Let's see if this unsticks it. Oh no. Well, tough fight. Alright, now it's unstuck. That was really silly. I don't think it was supposed to do that. Ow. Nice. This was Padarge? Padarge? I don't think so. There's some of them that I know the names of, like Poseidon, Echidna. I know the mythology behind a lot of those names. I don't know what a Podarge is. Podarge? Podarge? Pod racing? Now this is pod racing. I'm gonna say it was pod racing. I got an S+ out of that though. Okay. In Love Again is the last one, which I don't even know where it's at. What did I get here? I got another. Oh, Slime Splatter, that's right. Oh, I unlocked another Legion color, let's go! Yes, new Legion color. New Legion color. Model Officer. Okay. Long Arm of God. Not really. The only ones that there have been like when we capture our legions. When we have to fight them. Before we capture them. That's kind of like the only time it happens where it's like not exterminate. It's capture. But it's only for those specific ones, you know? Most of the time, it's just eliminate. Think I'm going the right way? See if he's here. If I can finish this side quest, then I think we're done with side quests for right now. Yeah, he's up top. Yo, this track is so good. That kid's a Lappy fan. Nice. He tried to hit on you? That's funny. My love. Alrighty, I think that's everything here. Yeah, that is everything here. There's more red cases, but they're gonna be at ARI, which is kind of like where we're going for the main quest. So I'm gonna go to the PC and we're gonna save. But first, let's check out database. There's a bunch of new entries here. I want to see this thing. Serpent. That's what the SCR stands for. Okay. What's SEH stand for? A shell. Wig is wing, okay. This was Echidna. I think that's, yeah. And then Arc sewer management, okay. Save. Oh. Save. Alright, I think that's going to call it for me tonight. We're going to finish this game tomorrow night. And tomorrow night after we're done this game, we're going to start up Hades, which I'm super excited to try. I'm a big fan of the Supergiant games, Bastion and Transistor. So I've heard that Hades, a lot of good things. The 1.0 just came out. It's out of early access. It is done. The game is ready to play. So we're going to pick it up on... I think I'm going to pick it up on Switch. And we'll play it on Switch. Because that's just easy. Go right into it. The controller will work fine. Let's see who's streaming that we want to go visit. And spread the love to. Actually, I kind of know who we're going to go. The voice actor of, yeah, I'm definitely gonna put Crosscode on my wish list. Definitely want to do that. Let's see. I know I want to raid, but he just went on a break, so I'll stick around with you for a few more minutes before we hit that up, and I'll talk about the plans for the rest of this week and next week. So, like I said, tomorrow's Hades after we finish up Astral Chain. Saturday we'll be doing Tressa single story RTA Octopath Traveler speedruns. I'll probably do like at least one run, probably 2, maybe 3. They're not going to be super fast, only because I'm just learning the game, so they're going to be my first real run, so expect it to be like an hour and a half to 2 hours for the run, even though world record's like 50 something minutes. We're not even close to that level yet. So we'll be tackling that on Saturday. Sundays and Mondays are my day off. I don't stream on those days. Starting next Tuesday, we will be starting Tokyo Xanadu, which is a game by Falcom, the same people who make the Cold Steel series. Apparently it's pretty anime. It's kind of an action RPG. It's looking forward to playing that, so that'd be fun. Wednesday nights are usually my Wednesday night fights. So next Wednesday we'll be playing Street Fighter V. I have never played Street Fighter. Well, I haven't played Street Fighter since Street Fighter Vanilla 4, so it's been a long time. And that's the plan. I do archive all of my old videos, yes. My highlights, I always highlight my streams, at least my casual playthroughs. And I also add them to collections immediately after I'm done streaming. So if you go to my collections in my Twitch page, you'll see my playthroughs of Ace Attorney 2, my playthrough of the entire Trail series from 0 to Cold Steel 3, my Xenoblade Chronicles Deluxe Edition, my Valkyria Chronicles 4, and my Astral Chain. Those are all the videos I have in my collection. They're all highlighted. You're all totally down to watch them. I also upload to YouTube infrequently. I'll add the entire highlight, like the entire collection. I'll add like a week or two after I'm done playing the game. I really don't focus on YouTube that much. I probably should focus more on YouTube, but I don't. YouTube is just such a pain in the ass. But yeah, I definitely archive all my stuff, so it's all there. If you want to go back and watch through it, I always appreciate it. But yeah, I'm gonna send you guys on over to the voice actor who plays the main character in the Cold Steel games, Sean Chiplock. He's currently playing through Cold Steel 1. He's playing through 1 through 3. And then he's going to be playing Cold Steel 4 when it comes out. I'm waiting 2 weeks just to let people have a chance to play it for themselves. But he's a cool dude and he's trying to get partners, so let's go help him out. And I will see you guys tomorrow for more Astral Chain. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.